Hi everyone, welcome to my channel, Liliveth Tate channel. Hello, how is everybody in the world today, tonight, afternoon, in your time? So today is Monday here in the Philippines. So I would like to make a loud shout out to all my members and to all my new members of LTC friends, LTC family. So thank you so much for joining my membership. And to all my friends, I'm gonna mention these people who introduced my channel to other people. Ayan in the Philippines, thank you so much for recommend my show to your friends, and I really appreciate that. And to my friend Mike, so I'm looking forward that parcel to arrive here in my place. Thank you so much. And for those who wants to join to my membership, feel free, guys. Okay, feel free. So one thing here that especially for new to my channel, um, when it comes to range, so if you are nice to me, okay, if you ask some favor, maybe I can give you, okay. So I'm easy person to talk, okay. So don't too mean to me when I explain, my channel rules, that you be part of my LTC friends or family before you get, your range. And donation, click the dollar sign and send donation to my channel, okay. But if you are nice to me, might might I change my mind and I give you range for that, okay, just to plug or just to uh, introduce your channel on my show. So I will give that consideration, okay. So here in the Philippines, today is Monday. So we're gonna start Holy Week. So now we're gonna talk Holy Week. So Monday, Tuesday until Easter Sunday. So that's kind of a long vacation here. Because, Philippines is a Catholic country. Okay. So the Ramadan is over. So that's the holidays that Filipino facing or celebrating. It's kind of a long vacation, okay. So Luigi Avellino, where are you from? Hello, guys. Don't forget, guys, to uh, put your country or cities where you're from, so that I can. Oh, Italy. Okay. And what part of Italy are you? Are you in Sicily or are you in Naples? Because I remembered I have, person I'm Naples. Oh, really? So are you in Italy or are you in Belgium? Because I have met this man from Belgium, and then he said that his family, her parents in Italy and Naples. So sounds very familiar to me. Okay, so by the way, thank you for coming. So Italy, okay. So yeah, okay. So my content for today is why too much gossip or Marites in YouTube. Why people love to do gossip. Why people love to make gossip Why people love to hear gossip. But sometimes, gossip, it makes you aware of what's going on around you. Okay? But you don't have to believe right away. All you have to do, just investigate, so that if that gossip is true or just making a story. So actually, guys, for those subscribe to my channel, so I know that I don't want to mention, the time that I gonna go live. Okay, so as long as you click, once you subscribe, you click um, the notification, and especially you click that all. Every time that I have uh, uploaded video or short video, you will notified. Okay, all you have to do, just click that um, all. Okay, because sometimes well, I'm not really into that, because some try to copy my schedule, and that's very common, guys. So if you are subscribed to my channel, I don't need to mention about time. So all you have to do, just check it out, your YouTube, and I will do live stream. Oh my goodness, guys, here it's kind of a hot day, especially like now it's 7 o'clock. It's good to walk, brisk walking by 10 o'clock or 9:30, guys. You don't really like to go around, especially for those older people. No, just if you want to walk around or brisk walk, just because the suns came out like 6:30, then just stay in the street or walking just like 30 minutes, guys. But for those young, and if you're young, very energetic, you can resist the hot, so that's okay. Who's this? Mad Max. Where are you located now? I'm located here in my house. So stay home. If not really important, just stay home. And always bring water, guys. Okay? Even though I'm here inside. What country? Philippines. Where are you from, Mad Max? Are you a Philippines? Are you Filipino? Or what country you from? Okay, so let's start about where are you from? Africa. Hi, Mike. Hello. Thank you for coming, Mike. Africa. How long you been here working here in the Philippines? So I know that you can really tell about the weather here if you really work here in the Philippines. Algeria, Africa. Okay. Not yet. I'm working on getting a job there. Oh, office job? What kind of job you're hunting here? Okay, so today is like, okay, I'll like teaching and learning. Hi, Iti. Iti. Okay, why people love gossip? Interesting, right? Isn't it? Hello. So, I've been English language. Okay, that's good. So, you're a teacher. Well, here is just like, I think, you know what, Mad Mac, it's better to go in Japan or Thailand, because, the English teacher there is, you get more. You get more than here in Philippines, because, Filipino are, we're not really want to study, uh, American or British English, because we use that in school. So if you want to get more of that, so I recommend Japan, Korea, Thailand, or any part of Southeast Asia. Okay, so Thailand, it's better. Okay, because English teacher there is, they get good. Or Malaysia, because actually here in the Philippines, we colonized by Spanish and American. So Filipino are adjust and adapt that two language. Okay, but usually Filipino are very good in English, American English, especially for those has degree. And even even those less education, they can still speak basic English. I don't want to mention about that, but there's a certain countries that they really looking for English teacher. Because I have nephew working in Thailand as an English teacher. So compare the salary that they receive if you're going to unless if you go to a private school, they give you a higher salary than the public teacher. But compare here, public teacher is not, we don't, public teacher here in the Philippines, they don't get really good salary for that. That's why some of our teachers go to other countries like, Thailand. Check it out in Thailand. I have no idea about Vietnam, but I can tell, Thailand. No, I don't want to mention that. Okay, anyway, guys, so let's do about, the gossip. So sometimes, people are very, enthusiasm to listen to gossip or make gossip. But I have nothing against with the gossip, okay? As long as you're telling the truth, and that's fine, but I don't really want to believe that 100%. So I have to analyze the situation first. Is this making fun with people, or is this facts gossip? Okay, or constructive gossip. So most of us, it's just like when I go to other channel, they just look. They're not really tells about logical way of making gossip. They're more or into uh, insecure or insecurity gossip. They talking about behavior. They talking about um, the personality. So I don't really want to dig on that, because each of us has different personality, different aspect in life, how we handle ourselves. Okay, as long as you're not stepping on other feet, then fine with me. But sometimes you do gossip has a reason, but don't believe right away. Okay, don't believe right away. Sometimes gossip, it gives you clue if somebody's stabbing you back, or somebody, somebody wants to snitch, or wants to stolen your girl, stolen your man. So gossip, it's very helpful. Or we call that here in the Philippines, Marites, chismis, or um, what other term that I can, chismis, Marites, or chit chat. Okay, chit chat is just like, you cannot really refer to that making a gossip. Okay, you want to talk about gossip, but gossip is there. Hi, Liliveth Tate. All I can say, those people who loves to make gossip, especially in YouTube, they are bunch of animals just to promote their nonsense channel. Sad, but it's true. Yes, some they are very, notorious, notorious of making gossip, and they don't really say that because that's the facts that they shown that, okay, I have to say this, I have to say this. But sometimes it's just like they saying that because they are not, they saying that because to embarrass a person or bully the person. And there's so many, not only men and women doing that, men and it's the sad part that men, because supposedly men is not really into the gossip, more onto logical thing, because that's a bitch doing, okay. But once a man is just like act like a zizi, um don't argue with this, don't argue with this zizi, because you know what, they're worse than a real woman. Their mouth is unstoppable. Okay. Hi, Jeffrey. Hello. So, guys, don't forget to give me a thumbs up, or you can share. Okay. And here's the term that I use, bitch. Okay. I'm not saying this because cursing people. Because, the meaning of bitch is a female dog. Okay. Female dog. But sometimes people, they use that to curse or to disgusting or to embarrass a woman. Okay. But if you're gonna use that not to offend women's ego or women's feeling, just say it. Don't curse it. Okay. Actually, they are group. How come you two tolerating this bunch of animal destroying others people channels? Okay, so that's the one thing, guys, that YouTube must be aware of. Well, because if they just use, if they are not, if they don't have a channel, sis, it's hard for YouTube to detect that. Okay, if they don't have a channel, it's just like, it's just like a viewers. Okay, because a lot of people, it's easy for us, to make another, another ninja account, so that you can go, if somebody block you, you can go there, as long as as long as you can able to make that another account. So it's kind of a hard, to YouTube to monitor that, unless if you have a channel. Okay, so if you have a channel, they look at theirs. But sometimes, those people very, very smart, because they just use, hi Ryan, Ismael, hi Ryan, thank you for coming. So it's just like they're smart also, because they don't put something video there. Because here's one thing I share, that YouTube is very aware of if somebody report your channel, if you have uploaded video there, so they have, they have programmer to check that. Okay, uh, they have each, especially if they gonna, who report that there a specific video, they will check that. And then if there's a certain thing that uh, YouTube will give you a strike, they have to look at that uh, step by step. Okay, so that's why me, if you have copyright, delete right away. And then if something that is really related on like kids, because that's why we have to, this is made not for a kids, yeah, right? So you have to aware of that sounds, or even though the appearance, no, you don't have to do that because you click on that no appearance for a kid. So it gonna make, even though that's a little uh thing, some people they gonna use that as a big thing. Okay, and that's what people are evil. Those people doing that are evil, instead helping people. Because what if that person is that they are bread and butter, okay, and making that on YouTube, and then it's easy for you to report that, and you don't even know the whole story, and you make the life of people surround with that person miserable because of your action. That it's just like you're not really comfortable with the face of that person, you don't like the way that person talk. That's a nonsense. That's a kid. Okay, yeah, Ismael. Okay. Oh, sorry, sorry. I'm just be honest with you. Yeah? I'm just be honest with you, Ryan. I did not, because we have a schedule going, doing things personal, so I can't. But I just look at, I just look the replay. Okay, so yeah, that's, that's a good thing also, that as like in your situation, people must aware of that. But sometimes I salute about your, your behavior, and you're a nice person, Ryan. Okay, but sometimes people has disorder, or like you, they cannot really control, they cannot really control their self, because there's a two person that has, has that kind of disorder. They oh my god, I don't really want to talk to them anymore, because I'm so nice to them, I'm so considerate to them, but at the end they're still I don't, I can't really stand that, disrespect myself as a woman, and I'm not mean to them. So no, it's okay, you don't have to say sorry, share, because I understand your side about that. But we have to be aware of, dealing with people. We don't need to uh, feed them, okay? Because the more that they look at you, that you have a hard time, and you're very affected on that things that they're doing to you, they are non-stop doing that to you. So shown to them that you are not affected, okay, shown to them that you have manners, shown to them that you're educated person, okay. And I don't think that, if you're not pay attention what they're saying, I think they will stop. Because how could they continue that nobody pay attention them, so they get tired of that, unless that's his or her uh activity, to just to go and ruin people's channel, ruins people's reputation. But at the end of the day, yeah, I really believe 100% karma. Well, knocking their door and tell, I saw you what you did last night. I saw you what you did last week or last month. Okay? So don't. Have a good day. Have a good day too, Jeffrey. Okay. Oh, shown to them, you're a fighter. Shown to them you're a fighter. Okay. Don't show to them that you're weak. No. Because, some people, if they know that you're weak, they love to do that. They're going to push you, push you, push you, push you until you will crush. I was thinking you gave me a blue range. Okay. Oh yeah, I give you blue range, but it's just when? Yeah, I gave you blue range for that, but it's limit only. Okay. So if you want to a lifetime, a lifetime, just click that join button. Just about, no, not $1, just 49 pesos. It's very cheap. Okay, no problems. So that's one thing that, okay, don't be, for those, my advice for those people that, you encounter thing that, okay, if it's not really, because to yourself, to yourself that which one is true, which one is not. And don't pay attention. In fact, use that as a motivation in your life. Okay, don't feed them with anger. Okay, so if you cannot really stand, then that person go to your show, then all you have to do just hide, because you don't want to entertain them. As simple as that. Same thing that I do, that somebody will know, pretend that they are that. Okay, but sounds like, I have to realize first that, wait a minute, do I you know do I need to entertain this person or not, or leave? As long as he's behave on my channel, then fine. But if it's too much, that sometimes people, they love to do something mean. I'm doing good. So hi Gassander. Yeah, I blocked. And that's the reason why, in my Facebook, as you can see, guys, for those my friends in Facebook, okay, I just view how many, and I have 2 accounts on my Facebook. I don't even have 100, 100, just 60, and the other one 50. I don't know. Because those people that I accept on my Facebook, I know them. And there was a time that, I've been blocked those people, because at first I give them a chance to be uh, part of my associate friend, but it's just like they are snake. Okay, they are snake. So why you should, okay, why you, like, like the snake people, okay, you don't want to end up that they're gonna bite you, or else you're gonna die, because what if they have they have a strong venom. Okay, once I smell something, I blocked. Okay, I don't want them any, that they will bite me, and then that's the cause of my death. No, no. So that's why I blocked them. And I don't want, this is one thing that I don't want to read their name. I don't want to hear their voice. I don't want to read their word. Okay, as simple as that. And then somebody tells me that, okay, after all, he do something, um, he embarrassed me with other show, and then doing something that, he's just like a bitch. He's a sissy, okay? And telling that, wait a minute, is that the action of a real man? No, I don't think so. So after all, that he think that he's the one uh he's the one telling the truth, and it's just like he based on what the person tell him, but he never asked me or another person, is that true, to confirm that the thing that a woman tell him, that's you know that's facts. But it's not. There's a additional and there's a subtraction, the story that the woman telling. So I don't want to deal with him, okay? And then after all, he embarrassed me. But at the end of the day, I have a confidence to face and say this on my show that no, the truth in my side. It's just like you base what the person tells you. And did you ever talk to me? And if you talk to me on another person that's involved in that case, oh, you really hate her. Okay? So, for me, is that enough is enough. Okay, I don't want to deal with you because you're not the only fish in the ocean. There's still a lot of fish in the ocean that I want to eat and I want to be friend. Okay? Yes, because he's trying, he threatened me and post something. Well, I'm not make sure that I will be embarrassed. Because if not, hmm, I have confidence in myself that, oh, you're gonna post something there? Uh, is that what you have on your hand? I have I have big evidence. Is she, is she's give you the audio? Huh? I have. I have evidence on that. And how she happy to talk with that person without your consent. Duh. Oh, don't try to threat me. I'm not threatening. I don't really like to threat people. But so this is one thing that me and my personality, I don't want to start a fight. Especially I don't have a strong evidence. No, I will not. Because at the end of the day, you look so stupid for doing that you are. It's just like, this is one thing that I want to share with you guys. Okay, for those, military, you're really stupid. Go to a war without you're not complete gear. Okay, you're not full pack. Because you just go to the war and let people kill you and let your enemy kill you. No, don't do that. Same thing in social media. Don't say something if you don't have enough evidence, if you don't have a strong grounds. Okay, that's crazy. Or it's just like you just like to ruin, and then after all, it's easy for you to, oh, you can talk to me in private. You don't hate me because you understand what I'm saying, that makes sense what I'm said. Because there's a certain things that the girl did not tell you the truth. Okay. She had a hidden agenda without your knowledge. Okay. Alicia Blades Baileys. Where are you from? Why you stop me? Okay? Okay, that woman wants money. That's why she's desperate. Okay? As simple as that share. That person, that woman is desperate of money. Okay? You don't really think about, you don't really think about, the friendship. It's just like desperate. And then, okay. So that's the thing, guys, that okay, for Western people, Western people, okay, you met a Filipina, and then you no, you just talk online, and you never met in person. It's not LDR, guys. You know why this Filipina and Western people, they said LDR, you don't even see with each other in person. Come on. You build a friendship online, but there's no LDR. Okay? There's no LDR there. So once you meet that person in person, that's I consider as LDR. So, okay, from Jeffrey, that I never give people money. Okay, that's your prerogative, Jeffrey. Okay, I have nothing against with that. All right. So for those for those people that gave money, and then that's okay. That's a big bonus. But it's each of us has the prerogative when it comes to our money. Okay, so here's my advice, okay? For those Western people, you met a single Filipina, single Filipina, no, not single mom, okay? And then you met another person that has 3 children, um, separated, but she's not married, okay? There's no problem about that, but you have to stop right there. If that person that you met first, you don't what don't paasa, I don't know what's paasa in English, okay? Oh, don't let them expect that you're there with them, but you don't. So right there, stop, because you create problem for that. Okay? So once there's a certain things that even though you've been boyfriend and girlfriend for so many years, things change in 1 hour, guys. If you're not uh your communication is not constant, in 1 hour, in one day, there's so many things will happen. Okay, so don't. Okay, I'm gonna example this for those Filipina. Okay, you know that a person is a lover boy, is a chick boy or womanizer. Okay, let's put it in this way, womanizer. Why you have to deal with this man that they don't value you? They just want to play on you. You know that to yourself. Why you keep dealing with him? It's not his problem, it's your problem, because you know already what will happen to you. Why you keep dealing with this man? Okay? And this man keep doing this because there people tolerated that kind of action from him, particularly Filipino. Why you complain that you ask somebody, oh, why I experienced this. Somebody sent me a message. Did I introduce that bitch to him? And then I don't mind people's business. Why you have to ask me that? In fact, you have to ask the men that you're dealing with. Okay, and then they complain about that because that's they want to do also. Okay. That's why men keep doing that. Western men, I'm not saying all Western men, some Western men, they love to do that, playing Filipinas hard. And there's some Filipina complain. You have no you have no reason to complain, girl. Okay? Because you know the fact that that man will not serious on you. He just want entertainment. And don't you understand for those Filipino that this man doing to you? Don't you think that you're in his hand? If he wants to play game and that's the time, he came out to you and say something, uh, uh, a flowering words, a sweet tang, okay? And then you fall for that. Come on. And some, they don't really mind, okay? Just no matter how many women that a person deal with, okay, just send me a PayPal or what. I want to buy my grocery. I don't mind people who's you're talking online or what. Okay? Just give me send me a super chat on my show when every time I go show. That's I mind it. But dealing with that's kind of a crazy thing. Okay? And for those Filipino, don't complain, guys. Okay? That's what you want. Okay? And that's my advice. Okay? Most of, not only for Western people, okay, in general, guys, in general, men and women should give yourself a time to think not only twice, thrice, many times with with S, because if you, like I said, guys, in 1 hour, in one day, if your communication is not constant, things happen rapidly. Okay? Even though you're talking online, okay? If you're not, it's important also when you talk every day, make sure that the person, he feels you, she feels you. That's very important, guys. No matter how many years you've been talking online, by the time that you're talking with her, by the time that you're talking with him, he don't feel you, she don't feel you. That's kind of a wasting time, because one day you will surprise that he or she fall out of love on you. And then there's certain things that 1 week talking, 1 week relationship, 1 week proposal, 1 week engaged, and then you know what, 1 year separate. So it's just like you wasting your time, because if you really value the marriage, guys, the only thing that you can separate on that is your death. Okay? In marriage life, some people, they are not really understand. Okay, I just put my I don't want to see my thigh. My big thigh. Because I don't want somebody imagining that they're watching fried chicken. So that's one thing, guys, that in a marriage, I always advise, that Take your time. Take your time. Because once you in there the situation of marriage life, okay, marriage life, it's not easy what you think. The happy things that you will experience during the time that your boyfriend and girlfriend, just like the tip of your nails. That's the tip of your nails. The whole nails is just like the marriage life. So you are you ready to face this, problems, happiness? Sometimes time test your patient. Time test your your emotion. Time is really, once you're there and you think that, that's a happy life. No. And sometimes people don't understand that. Okay, so who is this? He what? Himlata Dream Girl. Himlata Dream Girl, where are you from? Himlata? Okay. Good morning to you. Okay. Okay, so today, because, there's so many people now watching. Okay, so I'll give you guys, 1 day rent so that, I give you a chance, to subscribe each people. Okay? Okay, I'll give you my, okay, where am I now? And then Himlata, I will give you a range so that you can check, go to channel. So, okay guys, feel free. Jeffrey, are you there? Just let me know, Jeffrey, if you're still there. I will give you range for that so that you have a chance, to go to channel these people, okay? Yeah, I know these people that, I give them range. So that's the thing, guys, that like uh people that wants to be friend on you, okay, especially online, don't really attach yourself, okay. It's just like I experienced that, guys, that I thought, because I'm not very what do you call that, when it comes to friendship, somebody come to me and be friend on me, I don't want to Frank, Frank, can you please open the fan for me? Fan. It's hot.
Put it on.
Yeah. One low only. Thank you. So that's the thing that, oh my god, I'm just, I when somebody be friendly on me, I really value, guys. But the thing is, when I found out that it's just like they are not value my friendship, that is a sad part. Okay, that's a sad part. So me, I'm very careful about that, dealing with people, especially online. But there's a certain people that, I give you a chance. I give you a chance to be friend of me, so that, I have a chance to know you more. And sometimes, people, when I give them a chance to know me, okay, who is Liliveth Tate, because I don't want to be, I don't want to be, uh, what you see, what you get, okay. I don't want to pretend. I don't really like that, okay. Sometimes people, in Tagalog, let me drink my. People, they look that, I'm very mataray, okay, outspoken of things that I don't really like. There's a YouTube, there's a YouTube channel that, try to, like, there's a issue, guys. There's a issue about, Philippine, what is, as a Filipino, what is your opinion about, the issue during, until now, last year was so hot, the issue about West Philippine Sea and Chinese government. And then she told me that, okay, instead of that, she said that, why do a diplomatic talk? Okay, that's what she said. She's a blogger, and I don't want to mention her name because it's gonna be a controversial. But, I don't really like her personality. I thought she's my friend, but she's not. She told me that, okay, how this, problem in Philippine in China, if you're gonna fight back them, and then uh, they mentioned that, US used us, to things like that, because I don't want to bring that too deep. Okay, I just give you a short story for that. And then I told her, Philippine government, we already had a diplomatic talk. They don't listen. They keep harassing our Philippine Coast Guard, and there's a lot of, they just watered our, the boat that, or the ship that, brings the supply for those military or marines. And then I told her that, what can you do? What can you do if you have example? I just example to her. If you have a favorite toy that, that is yours, somebody snatched that on you. What is your action? It's just like you tell, it's okay, that's your, that you really like that, that's your favorite toy. And then she said that, okay, in my point of view, okay, we already done a diplomatic talk with this. And then I think it's time for us to fight back them that, oh, you cannot bully us. You cannot bully us because, you don't listen about, the diplomatic talk. Okay, so it's time. It's time for us to fight. Okay? It's just like some people, okay? Don't let other people bully you, okay? Stand up, fight for them. Because if you don't, then they're gonna do that to you again and again. Unless, guys, unless that, this people is annoyed or crazy. You don't have, because it's just like, no matter what, they don't understand. Live or just ignore them. But if you have the right, to fight, no, fight. There's nothing wrong. It's just like, this is one thing that here in the Philippines, okay, my people, they are not used to complain about the services, private sectors and government sector, because they just take it, especially in the bank, uh, other, even though, in sales, like, they just take it, they don't have to they don't have to complain, because for me, complain is not the thing that you're mad. Is that's the thing that you have to correct, or you have to improve their service. Because some people, they just think that, oh, if you complain, you're mad. No, por Dios per santo. or just for Santo. It's just like for me. Because some, especially at the bank, okay, this is one thing, guys, that I experienced, guys. At first, I just let them. When I go to the we don't owe the bank. Remember this, guys, for those people on the live chat. Remember this, guys. We not owe the bank. The bank owe us. Okay? So, you have the right to say on the bank, especially those employees treated you like a shit. Okay? Don't let, because this is my thoughts. Oh no, this is my right to tell. I don't owe them. They're the one who owe me, because I'm the one who bring money to their bank and make money for my money. And that's one thing, guys, that at first, when I realized that, wait a minute, I don't feel comfortable in the bank list. Because the reason why I have savings in dollar account in my bank. And then when I asked, is this okay to open a checking account? And then they said, yes. Okay, but it's a bank rules that you have to wait for 6 months to have a checking account. And then I asked them why it's too long. I already have a savings account here in dollar account for so many years. And then they said that it's part of the uh, protocol or rules of the bank, especially when you open a checking account. Okay. So they have undergo. Wait, hold on, guys. My throat is itchy. Hold on. I will get my strip cells. This one, guys. I'm too much talking na. Give me a few seconds, guys. This one. Loss in gene. Okay. So this is strep cells. Okay. Where am I now? At the bank, right? Open a checking account. And then I asked them why it takes so long, 6 months, and they said, I have to wait for their, protocol, because they're a CI, credit investigation. I don't want to apply for credit card. I want checking account. But it's okay. After 6 months, somebody called me that I'm ready to open a bank account, and then for checking account, because they already check my record and everything is okay. And then I told them, is this no expiration? And then they said, yes, anytime. So that time I have so many things that I have to. Then I did not go there and open a checking account. And then the time that I called, is this okay, is this okay to open an account? Even though, and then they said yes. Oh my God. So I'm so happy. And when I go to the bank, they said that, oh, you have to wait for another 6 months. I'm so furious, because I called and they said okay. And then I explained. They don't want to listen to me. And then I asked the teller, where's the manager? And then they say the manager is day off. And where's the supervisor? They don't. Okay. So the people that I really want to talk is not available. I don't think it's not available. So the only thing that I decided, okay, you cannot give me that. You don't give me a consideration for that. Because before I came here, I informed that can I able, to open that account. And then you said yes. And one thing that they don't give me, they don't want to assist me for that. And then I don't want to deal with that because no matter how good my explanation, they don't understand. Simple thing. I told them, okay, if you cannot help me that, give me my money, all my money. And realize they just stand. And when I said, okay, give me my all money. And then they said, wait a minute, ma. Wait. The teller go inside and talk to me. Okay, I asked somebody there that I can't able, to sign the contract. Only they ask me ID. Why these people are too, they know that if I get my money there in the bank, they lose money for that because my money, they make money for my money, and they just give me a 0.25%, and now, so it's just like you don't have to be deal of this BS that people giving, because if I did not do something, they keep doing that to me again and again. So same thing with these people, not only here in the Philippines, we people that we must be aware of, telling them that your service is not good. Your service is incompetent. Oh, Miguel, hello, Miguel. And that's the time, guys. Every time I go to the bank, their treatment change. Their treatment change. So for me, if there's a chance that you can complain, but it doesn't mean you complain you're mad, because that's what Filipinos think, that when you complain you're mad. For me, complain is just like to tell them that they're not doing right. To tell them that they have to improve or change their services. Okay, it's not the thing that you're mad. How are you, Miguel? Thank you for coming on my show. So that's the thing, that when it comes to gossip, sometimes in YouTube, people do gossip just to get sympathy, apathy, okay? No, not apathy. People want to sympathy and empathy, okay? But some people, they do gossip to make their channel trending, but sometimes people, they don't really want to do that because it's kind of a drama, okay? We have our own drama in ourselves, guys, okay? You don't have to go to the other channel and make another drama. That's too much, okay? There's nothing can help in your life if you go to channel make another drama, another problem, okay? No. Sometimes you can, people that they're telling honest, sometimes you look at them that as, oh, it helped also to motivate yourself, the experience that they experienced in life. You can give also a motivation, what if it happened to me? Okay, because we never know, guys, we never know. That's why those Filipino married to a foreigner, don't say too much with those people. Okay, we never know, your husband or your wife changed their mind. Okay, because like I said, marriage life is not easy to deal. Even though you're living for 5 years, 10 years, 15 years, 20 years, there's still a uh, lot of test in your life. So it's just like, if your wife, if your husband stand on your side, no matter what these people doing, and she or he has a mental, I meant not mental, mindset, not mental, mindset that, okay, no matter what, this is my wife. No matter what, I go with my wife's side. That's a good, that's a good sign that, this man is really loyal to you, no matter what. No matter what they're doing, no matter what they're saying. He's still there, she's still there. Okay? That's the thing, guys, that in a marriage life, know the person first, because again and again, guys, marriage is not easy. Time always test your patience. Anything, the time always test your loyalty, your yeah, your respect. Okay, because once you're married, sometimes you don't really care about your wife, you don't really care about your husband, because you're married. That's what people think. And sometimes time tests us. How loyal are you to your partner? If you weak, the time challenge you, you gonna fuck up your relationship. Seriously, guys. So take your time, find the woman. Okay, and no matter what, there's a, time always tests us. Okay, it's easy for us to deal with that, because both to deal with the time testing you. That's what I look in my life right now. Okay, I have no problem to face the test of time. And I know to myself, no matter what, I'm the lady. I don't act like a queen. I don't act like a, yeah, I don't act like a queen. I act like a lady. I don't act like a bitch. No. But I act like a lady. Oh my goodness, guys, time moves so fast. My goodness. So that's the thing, guys, that, okay, don't really affect. Oh, thank you. Don't really affect people that, that make gossip to you guys. I also, I experienced that, guys, that, somebody make me gossip, but I don't really mind. I don't really entertain that because I know to myself that it's not true. Okay. I know myself that it's not true. So why should I, entertain that? At the end of the day, that person stop. Okay. Because as much as I can, I want to be friendly with people. Okay. Because we never know. It's a small word after all. Okay, that person that you bully online, accidentally you met that, and that person saved your life. So I don't want to be mean to people. As long as you're, because this is one thing that I doing. Treat me the way I treated you the way I treated you the way you treated me. Okay, as simple as that, guys. You treated me good, I will treated you double that. Okay, if you treated me no good, I will treat you no good. As simple as that, guy. I don't look what status in your life. I look the person the way that they treated me. Once you treated me good, my goodness, you really like me as a friend, okay? I'm not the friend that, just to contact you because I need your help or what. I need your money. I need your money. But sometimes that people, that's the reason why I have contact on my channel, because some people, they sometimes they're lonely. If they need my help, they can call me or they can chat me. I will give as much as I can. As much as I can. I will talk to them. But guys, here's the thing, guys, that if you're gonna want me to talk, don't take my whole day just talking to you, okay? And if I cannot, if I cannot reply you right away, you're gonna say, oh, say goodbye or what. It's just like sound threatening on me. uh, my stomach will not get hurt if you don't want to talk to me. At first, you're the one who contact me. I'm not. So don't be so dominating towards a person, because not all same. Sometimes we have, after this, guys, I don't say things what I'm doing after this show. I have so many stuff doing here. Okay, but I don't want to tell that because it's not part of my channel. Okay, because I don't want to share things that it's too private, because there's a lot of people will make gossip on that. Okay. So gossip, sometimes gossip, it's terrible. Gossip, it's really bring you a lot of problems, a lot of headaches, a lot of a lot of uh, doubts. Okay, I don't want to do that. Okay, so there's a certain limit only that I can share. I share things that people can benefit, that make their life better, especially when it comes to relationship, especially with dealing with people, especially dealing with the system, dealing with the services. Okay, I give you some ideas about that, because not all people like me. And sometimes Frank told me, sweetheart, now I'm sounds like Filipino, because when he arrived here in the Philippines, he complained about, the services, why it's so slow. When you go to the bank, if you have 4 transactions, you have to undergo 4 windows, okay? Because, the bank here, they will not catering you if you have 4 transactions, different window, they're gonna do that, okay? And I think so many years that been here, he adjusts that. And now he said, sweetheart, you look like Western women. And then I told him, why? Because before you're very patient, and you're the one who told me, okay, relax, relax. Now I'm the one that complain. Because we must do that. We must do that. That you don't have to take that kind of BS, and you know to yourself that you have the right to tell them that, oh, you don't you don't have to take that. And then here's the thing that, okay, yesterday, Sunday, SNR time. Okay, we went to SNR, and then I fall online on the senior citizen in behalf of Frank. And then there's a gentleman. Oh my God, he's very macho, you guys. Tall, very, very macho in front of me. And then I'm wondering, I don't think he is a senior. And then he don't, I don't think that he can't read that priority person. Meaning, priority person is just like here in the Philippines, for those pregnant, those have babies, or, older, or this disability people. That's their line. You cannot, regular people, you go to that regular line. And then he's here in front. Okay, that's the time that I was talking. And then I tell Frank about, I let my voice loud just to let him know that you are not in the right line. Okay, move. If you have common sense, move, because there's a lot of senior citizens standing there, and you have line there. Give this part to these people, fall in line. And then I was talking, I think he has common sense that I talked to Frank. I don't understand why these people that they already look at the sign, this is regular and this is for priority people, why they have to stand there. And then I think he heard what I heard what I'm saying, and then he moved. Okay, good, because you hear. Because that's one thing here in Filipino, my God, now I'm not saying all, but most of Filipino, especially, they're rushing. They don't look the sign. If nobody will complain that, they will not, they continue doing that. Okay? And then also, I went to grocery, and I don't let somebody, why they say, why she said that, why you're here in the senior line. I just ignore him. Come on, you're old. I don't want to disrespect you. And she's keep talking to me, and then shows that why you're here. And then I shown to her the card. Don't you understand this? And you know what? She's so furious towards me. And she said, you're so arrogant. You're the one who talked to me 2 months, murmuring on my back when I saw you the thing that tell you that, oh, I have the right to stand here in priority lane, and then you tell me I'm a bad person. Come on, leave me alone. And then she's so furious. Oh my goodness, I don't want to talk too much for those older people, because they shown, oh my goodness, you have attitude, but which is you're not, you just don't want to talk to them because you still have respect to them. Why, that's that's the sad part, guys, that we must people to understand that sometimes we don't want to take that kind of BS, okay? Or else or do some BS or bring some BS here. Because I just example you guys, the Russian American blogger. Mm, he's now in Bureau of Immigration prison in Camp Bagong Diwa because of those kind of behavior that he shows here in the Philippines. So my advice for those people, don't really believe the gossip. Make sure that your gossip has a strong grounds to tell, to prove, or evidence that you are saying facts, okay? Or else you might get in trouble for doing that. And avoid things that make people bad to other people, because that's what's really, the business goes around here in YouTube. Okay, they just love making gossip, okay? um and they spread, the gossip towards, especially those Filipino blogger guys. I have friends that, she was bullied, and so many things that somebody called, she was a prostitute of that. And some of her friend, they're not telling the truth, and there's another, Filipino blogger that it's love triangle, my goodness. That's, that, they don't know what's going on, but the other, her boyfriend, another Filipina, like it. Oh my goodness. And then they're telling a lie. Okay, don't, because you're not a true friend if you hide something. Because that's, I don't understand. Some Filipino are very jealous. If somebody, okay, they know that you're okay. If I It happens to me that, when I go to other channel, Filipina from, she's from Japan, okay? And then I talk with this man, okay? And then, she get jealous because, and then all of a sudden she said that, oh, did you receive, my friend's email to you or what? My goodness. My goodness. Because there's a certain things, me also, that I can see myself towards this man, okay, we're something in common when it comes to music, when it comes to movies. You can really relate on, because you can see your personality about that. That's it, guys. Nothing is special there. It's just like you have something in common that you can relate. It's easy for you to deal or talk with this person, but some excuse me, some Filipino are get jealous about that. Especially for those people that send donation, my goodness. They don't want some Filipino blogger go there and give some donation. This man. I don't do that, because you know what? If I receive donation, okay, I share this also with my content creator. But the thing, guys, is just like I stopped sending them donation, because they just want to get donation from me. They never go to my channel. What can you expect me to do that for them? It's just like, some people, they just want to get and give. They don't know how to give. And that's the thing, guys, that, when I receive donation from other people, especially on the live chat, I share that, guys. I share that. It's just like to motivate those bloggers that, don't worry, there's still people listening at you. There's still people like you to send this kind of donation. But sometimes people, they just, oh, don't go there, don't. My goodness. Joseph Alvarado, hello there, my friend, how are you? It's nice to see you again. Wow, I had been thinking of you. I hope you're doing well. Huh? Thinking of me for what? For what? what? For what, Joseph? So I'm thinking also for you to, to click that dollar sign. You've been here, Joseph, okay? I'm just be honest with you. You've been here in my show for so many times. You never sent a donation to my, to my channel. You have some, there's something you hide, huh? Joseph? Pumupunta yan siya dito, sis. Pero hindi ko siya masyado, ano niyan. Hindi ko siya masyado kilala. Ha? Joseph, you visited my channel for so many times. You never sent me a donation. Are you my friend? Or are you just making, making, hi, change position. My back is er, er. Oh, I'm thinking also that you have to click that dollar sign. Okay, because that's one thing that share. I challenge them, for those people that has no range. Okay, I know that there some people are making some troll, and beware. I will challenge you guys. Okay, challenge. So in the other hand, guys, my content for today is to motivate people. Don't really believe a gossip, because most of us, believe the gossip. Understand, understand the situation, and you don't have to believe right away. Okay. So, um, the one thing that I will motivate people watching on my show, that is just like, love yourself first. Love yourself. Okay? Because no matter what, there's so many things that happens in our life that unexpected, guys. Okay? Who's you're talking about, Joseph? So just love yourself. Okay? If there's a thing that for those people that, well, we cannot really, we cannot place other people, and then there's there's a nature of people that they happy to bully people, they happy to embarrass people or harass people. So if you know that people has that kind of personality, stay away from them. 8,000 miles away. Okay? Don't. Because they don't really want to stop doing that to you. Okay? Ayan na. Ayan na. So it's Holy Monday, guys. Okay? Be friendly. Be nice to others. Okay? Don't take it too personal, okay? If you take that too personal, I have nothing can help you for that, because I don't want to build fight. I don't want to build uh, hurtful words. Okay. No, sweetheart, no. So what if anybody knows I'm talking to you? Good. I'm very happy to talk to you. Everybody no. Huh? What? What? What did you say? Pleasure. Pleasure. Pleasure what? I can't really read it. It's too small. Okay, pleasure is mine. Where are you from? Pleasure is mine. Cebu. Oh, kumusta diha sa Cebu? Oh yeah, I remember pleasure is mine. Yeah, you're married to a Filipina, Katmon. You're a foreign, right? You're married to a Filipina. Let me refresh my memory. Okay, is that you? Joseph Alvaro, can you tell me if I'm hiding and I send from who or what? I don't understand what you're talking about, Joseph. What you really want to prove to us? I don't know what you're talking, Joseph. Katmon. You know the katmon, katmon, it's a kind of fruit, right? Parang gusto kong, this kind of thing that I want to sing a gospel song. Gospel song. God's, God, gospel, gospel song. Oh, explain to me. Explain to me, Joseph Alvarado. I'm not playing no games on being honest with you. I'm not hiding from you. What do you mean? You sounds like I don't understand you. You sounds like close to me. That's what you really want to to point it out on me, or that you're very close to me. I don't know you, but I don't know you. I don't know really who you are, Joseph. Ay, nako. Be careful, Joseph. Be careful, because somebody will make gossip that to me. Oh no. Playing games? I don't understand. Oh my goodness. I don't understand. Because, for me, shared Joseph trying to tells me that, trying to tells everyone that we have a relationship. Duh. Joseph, wake up. Come on, wake up. Hayaan mo lang siya. Hayaan mo lang siya share. I want to explain. I want to hear from Joseph why he say that, because you sounds like we have a relationship. Come on. What do you mean for that? No, it's not never mind. I want you to explain that to me because people will misinterpret that. What is you really mean, Joseph? Don't say it, forget it, or never mind. Because like I said, my content here is gossip, okay? Because most of people, they believe gossip. So we also aware of our words, because if we're not aware of our words, people will believe and think that's a gossip. Okay, so I give you a chance to explain so that people will not misinterpret you. Okay? I I no I don't want to prove anything to anyone. Oh my God, you make it prove for what? Okay, you want me to call my husband? Because you you strange. You creating gossip. Okay. But okay. But I don't want to bother my husband. Because I don't know why you have to say that, come on, don't make gossip, okay? Don't make gossip, Joseph. I'm gonna tell this in your uh, uh, face, or, don't comment things that I don't know you. I know you, and then don't make some comment that people gonna think it gonna make that gossip. Okay, beware of your words. And at first place, I don't really know you. I know you, it's just like Joseph Alvarado, but I don't know who you are. Yeah, it's just like, yeah, I'm not comfortable. Seriously, I'm not comfortable by telling you that, the only thing that you don't want to prove any people, just only me. That's strange. Are you really Joseph Alvarado? Yeah, because I don't want that, I don't want that to hear that, try to try to tell everyone that we know better, and oh, no, I don't. I'm just be honest. You don't have to do that, okay? Parang ano ba to, parang ano siya share, parang gusto niya na paalam sa mundo, nakilala ko siya ng lubusan, na mayroon, yeah, you don't even know me. Yes, I agree with that. You just know me of Liliveth Tate channel, but Joseph, don't create any statement or any comment tells the world, because this is worldwide. Tell the world that because the way that you tells everyone is strange, okay? No, it's okay. Okay, don't. Okay, I welcome people here in my show. I welcome, but I don't like people create some gossip that we are something close, that we have some relationship, and you don't have to prove to me. Okay, no. I know what I'm doing. I know my boundaries. I know my limit. So don't make people confused of your statement. Okay? Just comment according what you want to comment about the subject or the title that I post. Okay? Don't make it too uh magical. Okay, I understand that you're trying to be friend of me, but the way that you tells me, we have some relationship, which is okay. I don't get it, you. Okay. Cause here, okay, here, okay, the first comment that you mentioned, okay, it's still here, huh? Okay, okay, here, okay, here. Take a look at this. Understand that, okay, at the first place, okay, so you call me sweetheart, okay, so I don't really make that into a big deal because sometimes that's an endearment term, but you cannot really say that if the person is just like you have no idea who am I, because beware, my husband is watching right now. What if my husband believe you? Okay, I'm just very careful about that. Okay, you said no, sweetheart. You don't even call me sweetheart. Okay, so what if anybody knows I'm talking to you? Good, I'm very happy to talk to you. Everybody knows. Okay, so even though your intention is not that, okay, but you have to be careful about that. You have to be careful about that. Okay, here we go. Okay. You see this? You see my, my legs? This is very powerful. You know what? I try to kick my true pillow. It goes on my kitchen. That's how I strong my legs. Oh my goodness. I'm creating what nothing. What you are, what are you talking about? I'm not saying that I'm with you. I don't even know you. Yes, I don't even know you too. Okay? So change your comment for that. Okay? Don't make it to something that we're something special, okay? Because just to let you know that I'm not comfortable. I'm not comfortable about that. If I know you, if that's, if you're using other name, if I know you, then, because I will, come on, come on. You know what? I'm gonna do this. Siya ba yan? Yeah, kasi ang ano niya, pag nagsabi siya, akala mo kung, oh, Joseph, Joseph, I challenge you. Send donation to my, channel, okay? Would you? Because if you are with me, then click that dollar sign so that I know where you from. Come on, I challenge you. Are you still there, Joseph? Talagang kukulitin ko to siya share. Mag-send siya ng donation para malaman ko kung saan talaga siya. Hello? Are you there? Are you still there, Joseph? Joseph, I remember, the Filipino Joseph, aka Jukoy. You know what, guys? See? If somebody challenge, to send donations, nawawala. Nawawala. Ay, ay, ay. Joseph! The mother of, the mother of Jokoy, the mother of Jokoy. Joseph! Who wants to learn to cook a perfectly rice without using rice cooker? All you need to do just, the uh, casserole, or cast iron, or what kind of I will teach you guys who wants to learn, to cook perfectly. cooked rice. Filipino style, guys. Filipino style. You can cook in the stove, you can cook in electric, or you can cook in charcoal or woods. Who wants? You do? Okay. I will teach you. I will teach you off off camera, Mike. Because see, guys, which one? Okay, which finger I'm gonna use that? This little finger, ring finger, middle finger, forefinger, or thumb? What do you think? Uh, uh, Mike, I'm gonna use to teach you how to cook perfectly rice. Which one? This. Which one? Because I don't want it. It's gonna be, it's gonna, it's gonna be singed. Okay. I, okay, one time that, I'm gonna do a live stream. I will teach you guys, to cook perfectly. Perfectly Filipino. No. This. This finger. This kind of finger will make your rice cook firmly. Okay? By using this line. Not this, no good. It's gonna be uncooked. This, no good. But this is perfect. Okay? See the line here? Okay. See the line here? That's how we Filipino. Nobody knows. No matter how much how much, how many cups of that, when you wash it, okay, you have to wash, you have to wash the rice, okay. Like if you want to cook, okay, example, this is basic on the mic, okay. Okay. So if you don't, even rice cooker, okay, for rice cooker, okay, so example, 2 cups, you have to wash the rice 3 times, and then the 4 times, that's the time that you can pour water, and then do like that, okay, and make sure the water is here. So it depends how many cups of rice you have to use this. You have to use you have to use this finger. And you will have, is not very firm, okay, it's not wet. Sometimes, when I eat, like here in the Philippines, in KFC, I don't really like the rice that they serve, because it's just like, it looks like, just like porridge. It's too wet, mushy. I want, the rice that, especially for long grains, I want, it's not soft. I want firm. Because you really enjoy to eat that, especially when you eat with, with the sauce, like chicken adobo, guys. It's really good. So don't worry, Mike. I'm gonna do live stream. I'm gonna use rice cooker, but I will show you guys to how to prepare and cook rice. Okay, and you will love, you will love the texture of the rice. Okay, for those who eat rice. Yeah, because, you know, Mike, you have to learn something Filipino technique to cook that. Because sometimes, if you come here, it's suddenly you have a vacation here in the Philippines, we always have brown out. So you must learn how to cook on the woods, cooking rice. Because rice is life here in the Philippines. Oh, yeah. Well, it's just like, Filipino, we never get tired of eating rice. But actually, in Southeast Asia, we're not rice eater, okay? The three countries in Southeast Asia are rice eater. Number one is uh, China, Myanmar, and Vietnam. They eat more than a Filipino. So each, yeah, take a look at that, guys. The three countries here in Southeast Asia that eat more rice than Filipino is China, Myanmar, and Vietnam. Oh my goodness, I never get tired of eating rice. Seriously, even though that's steam. So that's, I learned that, cooking rice is very important. You don't want to, eat, especially soft rice. No good, no good. So you make sure that you eat, especially long grain. It's better to cook that it's firm. So when you mix that with a sauce, any kind of, like, well, our beef stew here is more, the thicker, the sauce. That's good when you mix that in your food. Oh my goodness, guys, I'm gonna stop here for 2 hours, so we still have 3 minutes to talk. Okay, so I'm gonna show you that, guys. One day I'm gonna do a live streaming how to cook perfect rice. Okay, by using this finger to to measure the water. Okay. Hi. Oh, Joseph, you're disappeared. Nawala na siya. Oh, by the way, guys, okay. Here's my last advice because I'm almost. Hi, Brett. Hello. Thank you for coming. You're late, my brother. I challenge, what, Brett? I challenge Joseph Alvarado to send me a donation because he do something that, I know him, and I don't know. It's strange to know his comment, but he suddenly disappeared. Anyway, so here's my last advice for those men and women, okay? Especially men. Don't let your woman control your life. Control yourself, because you know what? That's not a good sign to have a mate in your life, okay? Don't. Okay, it's just like, there's some, men that, uh the girlfriend tell to him that don't go to the other channel because they don't like. No, it's not. Because why you have to, that's why, guys, here's the thing, guys. Don't, for boyfriend and girlfriend, okay, don't get jealous to your, okay, for boyfriend, don't get jealous to your girlfriend male friends. Don't. Okay, because you know to yourself that She picked you as your boyfriend, unless that you're just, you're not really serious with each other. So that's kind of a red flag. Okay? Don't. Because, well, it's just like in my case, I pick the person that is loyal to me, that, no play games. But sometimes you cannot really avoid that, because most of us, men and women, they love to play games, especially if they boyfriend and girlfriend. I don't want to mention that person's name, but guys, you don't have to, because you will never know. That person will help you to make your life better, to make your relationship better and stronger with your partner. Okay? And same thing also with the girlfriend. Don't get jealous to your boyfriend's female friends, because the word friends, just like friends. Okay? If you're gonna say friends, just friends, not a lover. Okay? So if you know that the person, that's his lover, that's her lover, you don't have to deal with them. Okay? Then leave. Leave that woman alone, or leave that man alone, because it's not a really good sign to have that person, because it's just like they create games. Okay? So don't. And then, same when it comes to, well, women, it's just like we always look at this, no matter how successful in your life. It's just we always under the power of men. It doesn't mean that the men controlled your life. It's just like it really shows respect. Respect, that's what I really want to tell everyone, that respect to a man. But if the woman control their men, you remove the manly side of a man by controlling the man. So don't let, especially for men, don't let your woman control your life, because you look slave on her. It's not really a good sign. It's not really good sign to continue a relationship with her. If she's controlling you, a small thing, it makes big thing for her. No good, guys. Advice, 100%. Mark my words, guys. That woman is no good. Seriously, that woman is a selfish or greed when it comes to attention, when it comes to when it comes to decision. Okay? No. Because, for me, it's just like making dinner. Okay. What is your dinner, brother? It's just like for me, well, sometimes women has the, like, they don't want to, they want men to control. For what? You don't have to, you don't have to control, because, once you pick a woman, you have something in common. You understand, because you know her and she knows you. So some women, they don't really understand that, they just under the, under the power of a man. It's not the it's not the it's not a problem for a woman. Okay? So you don't have to think that, oh, he has no respect because you belong to his, his power or what. That's part of respect to a man. Okay? Because, you know what? Who God created first? Who God created first? If you don't believe in God, then that's your problem. But my question is, who God created first? I think that's in the Genesis, that the woman will under the power of man. And also, I think that's in Genesis also, why women get suffered during the birth. Because That's the punishment because women did not follow what God said. Don't eat that the the what do you call that, the fruit. Okay, that's you know, just sometimes guys, sorry guys, because this is Holy Week. Sometimes, there's like they say that, yeah, the apple, men bite the apple just one, so that's what they have the what do you call that, Adam's apple. Women, we had two bite. That's what we have two. That's crazy. But anyway, guys, that's one thing that I mentioned, guys, okay? Especially if when I saw some men that, they controlled by their woman, especially, you're not, you know, they said that they boyfriend and girlfriend online, but they never see with each other. Oh my God. No, you have no rights. Anyone of you has no right to control another person, especially when you're just talking online. No, that's kind of crazy. Okay, so guys, I don't want to stay long. And anyway, thank you so much. Thank you so much, Britt, for sharing my video. And I hope to see you again. But I'm thinking also, guys, to do a live streaming. But I have to invite good, good guests that I can able, to talk with, so that each of us can learn something. Is not, we don't want to become selfish or mean. I want people learn something every time I talk online, every time I online. I want people learn about, especially, reality of life. Reality of life, that how we can deal with this kind of problem that people create on us, okay? And sometimes it's easy for us to give up. Okay, we don't want to give up because, like, like I mentioned this, for those people that really wants to drag you, you don't have to give up, no matter how, how dirty yourself, because there's people, they're dragging your life, your personality. Just let live up yourself, live up yourself. Don't show to the world that you loser. Okay, no matter what, we always encountered hard time in life, but don't let anybody drag you. Okay, it's just like in Tagalog, if you're, kung nadapa ka, huwag mong hayaan na madapa. Okay, fix yourself. Even though that you have a hard time to stand by yourself, do your best. Don't let yourself drag on the ground. Okay, don't let anybody drag you on the ground, because they have no right. Especially, they are not feeding you. Okay, you can do whatever you want to do, as long as you not step other feet. Okay, so just watch out for that, guys, that I said, because that's nobody's perfect. Even though me, nobody's perfect. But I try to share things that people might think one day, that when they hear that from me, they realize, oh, makes sense what Lily said, or what Liliveth said. Okay, because again, I cannot all people to go on my side, so it's up to you, if you believe or if you listen what I'm saying. The words came out on my mouth. Okay, so guys, I don't want to stay long, and I really appreciate your time. Share, Rick, Mike's, Joseph Alvarado. I don't know if you are Joseph Alvarado, but you know to yourself, okay? So again, and the rest of the rest of the people that came on the early on my live streaming, so thank you so much, guys, and happy Holy Monday here in the Philippines. So please let us be sometimes, let us be holy for the whole week, okay? No gossip, no hatred, okay? No hatred. Gossip, well, it's anywhere, but you don't really pay attention to gossip. But one thing is just like, I really want to share, and I really want to say this, people on the live, people all over the world, okay? Share compassion, share kindness to everyone. So once again, guys, thank you so much, and have a good day and have a good night and afternoon in your time. So until next time, bye.